Well, welcome to Nurse Mark and the Green Nurse Daily Dose of AFA.
AFA, where we bring you high information,
Yes.
hope, inspiration for growth and healing. And we have some really cool things to talk about today.
Oh my God, we got to get right into it, Sherry.
We do.
Today's Wednesday, December 30th. Holy cow, we're counting down. 2020 is almost over.
I know it is.
So,
and
yeah,
it's been a year. It's been a year.
It has been a year, hasn't it?
Yeah. Thank God for cannabis.
I know. Healing the world, Sherry, healing the world.
One plant, one nug, one hug at a time. One nug at a time.
You know it. Let's talk. Okay, so for the Daily Love today, we're continuing this 7-day mental diet. Okay, so today's reading was about how to change your thoughts. It's really about refocusing your awareness from the negative to the positive and having your thoughts flow toward that positive side, right? So I really loved it. There was this little piece in here, and it says right here, this is the real key to life. If you change your mind, your conditions must change too. Your body must change, your activities must change, your home must change. The color tone of your whole life must change. And so that's what we're about. We're about
transformation.
Transformation.
Right.
So again, the 7-day mental diet. Listen, we're on this. It's day 3. It's about turning our focus from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. How'd your day go yesterday after we talked about this?
You know, this is just so great because I was very, very cognizant, very, very aware, you know, of all that we talked about. And I had a good day, very productive.
It's kind of that I never would have figured that thought would happen.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is, so here I was talking, you know, a little bit about, you know, some of my activities while I was away and, you know, and how I wasn't eating so healthy. And so I knew yesterday and Monday, I really needed to work on detoxifying my body. So I went for a walk. So one of the things I like to tell people too, when we talk about that, our lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. Our cardiovascular system does. Our lymphatic system is parallel to our cardiovascular system, and our lymphatic system helps get rid of toxins. So I moved. I decided, I put my headset on, I bundled up, I put my snowsuit on, and I go for a power walk. And I was like, you know, let there be light, and, you know, just marching along. It was a great walk. I felt rejuvenated, had a great evening, got a lot done. Actually had a really good time last night creating this fun video, which I can't wait to show you all. But I woke up in the morning. Okay. So I have an invisible illness that sometimes rears its ugly head. So I woke up at 3 a.m. and it felt like I had cable cords all going through here up hot, and I could feel my heartbeat. So I'm like, holy moly, thoughts immediately go to, you did it again. You didn't take care of yourself. This is going to last forever. It's never going to go away. I'm going to be in bed all day. I'm going to have to cancel this. So here it goes. And it was like,
and all that happened automatically, like that. All it was, Sherry,
fear.
It was just neural circuits being turned on in your brain, like pathways that have been there before. Those are thoughts that you have had and you stored and you lived them in the past, right? And it just, isn't it amazing that it just went right there? It just boom.
Immediately. And then, okay, so then when I thought about, oh my God, I'm going to have to cancel my show, I thought about show. And then the next thought that came into was changing your thoughts. Yeah. Oh my God, I can do this, right? I gave myself grace, right? I remembered that I am resilient.
You're absolutely fucking amazing is what you are.
Oh man. So so what did I do? I did those self-care tools. I got up and I'm not going to lie, I ate a big giant edible. I took some THCA.
It works.
I did some water soluble, which is going to lead into our other topic. I literally a new lotion that's coming out. It's called Soothe. Really excited that we've been having these products to play with. So, you know, I did these cannabinoid things. I meditated. I did some energy work. And then,
you look like nothing ever happened. And this was 3 o'clock this morning. You look like spectacular as usual.
And it's really, and so it was really, really, truly about not getting stuck in the past story. So here it is, the grounded spirituality part of it was, yes, this happened to my body physically. Where do we go? Emotionally, mentally, psychologically, a lot of times we go to the past. So when you have a physical issue that comes up, skip the mental, emotional, psychological, and go to the spiritual self. Our bodies talk to us. You know, there is a book, The Body Keeps Score.
Oh yeah.
So truly, it's about
Great
stopping,
book too.
you know. Exactly. And here's a really cool analogy too that I love to talk about. So, and it has to do when we get triggered, not only with people, but places and things. So, right. So when we get triggered, I got triggered by my own thoughts. It was, please stop. Okay. What does please mean? It's the outside world isn't going to stop. What's happening outside me isn't going to stop, but I need to stop.
Right.
So the please is pause. Pause. Don't go there. Listen, right? So when we're listening, we're silent, right? Just stop. PL, pause, listen. E, exhale. So when we're exhaling, we have to do the inhale. A, accept. Accept where we are right here, right now. And if you can't accept it, accept the fact that you can't accept it. S is silent or spirit, right? In that silent space, spirit's gentle voice comes up. Let me tell you, the louder the voice in your head, I'm telling you right now, it's not spirit.
It's not.
So S
it's
is
your
silent.
automatic thought pattern. Boop,
Right.
boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop. And
Usually
E,
negative.
Usually negative. And then the last part of silence is E, empower. If you can get through SILENC, that last letter is E, and that is so empowering. If you can pull yourself out of that. So I truly feel empowered today.
You look it. You do. You look powerful. Like you can see the energy in you right now. Absolutely.
Thank you. But I want people to know, but that's the thing I want people to know is that I am human. I go through these struggles, but we all do, and we have the capability of shifting it. And so that's why we like to share these stories, because what are we doing? We truly want to bring you all hope and inspiration for growth and healing.
We want to get you high. Yeah.
We want to get you high. So how about you, Mark?
Well, how about me?
How about you? How was your day yesterday?
It was fantastic because I was able to keep that in mind as well, which was distinctly different from Monday. Tuesday, I was able to flip around from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. And the more that I was able to do that, because I had negative thoughts all day long, I was able to flip them around to the positive side. Some amazing things transpired. Some amazing things happened to me yesterday that I never would have thought would have been the case.
There you go.
And, you know,
you did it.
That's proof. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your word of the day?
Yeah. So my word of the day today is connection.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Good. That's awesome.
Connecting to people, connecting.
That's good. Good. So my word of the day is flow. So besides empower, besides grace, besides illumination, today's word I'm going to build up is flow. And so flow to me is about feminine energy. It's about the plant. It's about going with the flow. It's about being receptive.
Yeah.
Truly being in that space of openness and watery flow. So watery flow is very feminine. So I'm talking about water.
Let that water flow. Yeah, that's our topic today.
Our topic is water. Wellness Wednesday and the benefits of drinking water. And this was something that I did yesterday, micronutrients and water. Yeah. So the goal of drinking water is to drink half your body weight in water in ounces, unless you are on a fluid restriction. Right. Okay, so our water requirements are different depending upon how old we are and what our activity level is, but just a general rule of thumb. Right. You know, when someone only tells me they have 8 ounces of water a day, you know, I always want to just encourage them about these very important facts. Mark, we got to
the older we get, the more important it is, because, you know, as we age, we lose that cue of thirst, right? So we don't typically drink as much. And, here we are having our diuretic. Yahoo. So right after this, I'm going to have my big glass of water. It's tea? No, I'm having coffee, babe. I'm having a good cup of coffee. And I'll have a big glass of water afterwards.
Water after.
Because, coffee is a diuretic, which means it forces you to urinate more, as is alcohol.
Yeah.
So, as we age, lose that drive to have something to drink.
Right. So you don't count alcohol or coffee as part of your ounces of water. No. So for every cup of coffee that you have, you need to balance it out with at least that much water or more. So that's just my experience in working with diet and nutrition. So let's talk about the benefits of water, because there's quite a few here.
Considering we're more than 70% water.
Exactly.
We're just freaking water balloons, Sherry. Biological water balloons. Woo.
Biological water balloons, exactly. And truly, the hydration makes a huge impact on everything that we do. Now, the other thing too, here's another funny thing. You can die if you drink too much water. You can't die.
People have done it.
Yeah, exactly. So I like to bring that point up. So when it comes to safety profile, truly, you need to listen to your doctor when it comes to that. If you're on a fluid restriction, B, if you're generally healthy, you're active, drink half your body weight in water. Okay, so 1, lubricates joints. So the cartilage that's found in our joints and discs of our spine contain 80% water. So when we stay hydrated, that keeps our joints lubricated to reduce that shock, right? So it's really, really cool. So that's one thing. It's that cushion. Exactly. So the water is like, loosening up that cord in my neck.
Which you'd never know it was there, Sherry.
Awesome. So saliva. Right? Saliva and mucus. It helps us to digest our food. It keeps our mouth, nose, and eyes moist. So here's really another, choice is to swap soda for water.
Against foreign invaders. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So lubrication. Number 3.
Yep.
Blood. Our blood is 90% water, and it carries nutrients to oxygenate our blood to our tissues.
Kind of important to have good blood flow, right? Kind of important to have the right volume.
Yes, well, that's what we see in the intensive care unit when I was working in the ICU. It's called hypovolemia. So patients would be extremely dehydrated. They wouldn't have good blood pressure, septic shock, and so we were giving them fluids.
It's all about that balance. Yeah.
Homeostasis. All right. Boost skin health, which is great.
Yeah.
Hydration, it's like one of the things about aging. Stay hydrated. Right?
I'm going to go get a glass of water right after this.
Right now. Exactly. Here's the thing too, cognitive function. Okay. So think about water cushions the brain, our spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. Dehydration can affect the brain's structure and can lead to cognitive dysfunction. So water for brain health, everyone. Oh, Happy New Year.
Hey, Gabrielle.
We're going with the flow.
Deborah.
I know, you guys, thanks for all joining us. Has everyone got their water?
Everybody got a glass of water?
Yes. So regulates body temperature. We got a few more to get through. So regulates body temperature. Our digestive system is dependent upon water for digestion. Huge. And I'm going to bring up just a tiny thing that I love about that concept, especially with autoimmune conditions, chronic pain, right? Water soluble. Look at this. This is a sample of our water soluble that's coming out. So for me, this is a really good tool that I'm putting in my water today, because I have a certain amount of waters. I have the micronutrients in my water and a little bit of water soluble for gut health, right? Our enteric nervous system connects to our central nervous system via the endocannabinoid system. So truly about that umbrella homeostasis, which is great. Okay, back to water. Flushes out waste, helps maintain blood pressure, helps make minerals and nutrients accessible, prevents kidney damage, boosts performance during exercise. Here's a big one. You ready? Reduces the chance of hangover when drinking alcohol if you drink water when you drink.
Right.
And last but not least,
that's a good strategy, right?
It is a good strategy.
Have a glass of water. Have a
Water.
cocktail. Have a
Yep.
glass of
Glass of
water.
water.
Well,
Exactly.
why that with alcohol? Because alcohol turns
Is-
off that hormone that keeps the water in your body, right? The
and the reason,
antidiuretic hormone.
yes. And the
Alcohol
reason
shuts
why,
that off. That's why
yeah,
you have to pee a lot when you're drinking alcohol, folks. So you're going to
yes.
be dehydrated. And that's part of why you feel so horrible the next day, is because you've been dehydrated. Like there's not enough fluid left in your body.
Just imagine you're like a grape.
Yeah.
Squeezing into a raisin. Right? That's what it
That's
is.
a good analogy right there.
It's a really good analogy. You want to be a grape. You don't want to be a raisin. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a good one. Okay, here's another really good one too, especially with people making New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Water is great at assisting with weight loss.
Sure it is. Gives you that satiated feeling of being full.
Yeah, truly. And so here's a really good I used to teach at a gym years ago. And so when I was working with women about the benefits of water, I'm not going to lie, when I started getting healthier from using cannabis, it was difficult for me to drink water because I was so used to drinking soda because it was the only thing I could get down. So for me, in order to get the water in, I had to play tricks with myself. So I got these mason jars and would fill one up with berries, one up with lemon and limes, one up with cucumber and lime, and one of them with with citrus. So when I would have these mason jars, and so basically these micronutrients actually get into your system via water. So the benefits of drinking infused water for weight management is the following. It's a good one for the new year. It increases metabolism to burn calories. It helps our bodies release fat cells. This is if you, like I said, if you are looking to lose weight, flushes toxins and fat cells out of our bodies, keeps our already food that we've eaten moving through our digestive tract so we don't get constipated. Reduces muscle fatigue while working out, decreases workout recovery time, nutrient-rich hydration to nourish our bodies to maintain steady energy and homeostasis. So water for the win.
Whoop, whoop. And Denise just posted up a little tip. Nice one, Denise. Hot lemon water in the morning before the coffee.
There you go. That's a really, really good one. I love it. Yes,
right.
Absolutely. So listen, you all, one more day.
Y'all.
Tonight, y'all, I know I'm not from the South, but I want to plug a couple of things really quickly.
Go for it.
This afternoon in the Weeds, Prohibition Talk Radio. I'm going to be on this afternoon. Mark and I have a little clip in there from doing Terpene Tuesday yesterday. So it's going to be really good. And Eddie Lepp is going to be on. So he has a very, very compelling story. It's heart-wrenching. And I want you all to think about joining us this afternoon because it's truly about grassroots.
Yeah.
It's truly about what people have done in the past to bring us to where we are now. So we can be involved.
Sacrifices.
Yes. So I want to say, I'm grateful that Joseph Smith has invited us on the show. And so we're doing weekly segments. So join us today at 4:20. And then tonight, this is my last, because Mark and I are going to be doing our podcast weekly together on Wednesdays in the new year. We're manifesting that. It's happening. But tonight's going to be my last podcast at 8:30 p.m. and of 2020. And it's going to be celebrating nurses.
Yeah.
So the show tonight is
the Year of the Nurse.
The Year of the Nurse. So tonight we're truly going to be honoring all nurses, but we're going to focus a little bit on what happened this year and how nurses have had a huge impact in the cannabis space to decrease stigma so we can continue to educate on the most important system in our body. So join us this afternoon and tonight. And my last plug is if you or someone you love is suffering from chronic illness, chronic pain, and invisible illness, if you or someone you love is interested in incorporating plant medicine or other progressive therapies into your life, or if you're new to cannabis and you do want to have an adult use recreational experience, reach out to us at The Green Nurse. We're here to educate and empower you to make those choices that are best for you. So visit us at www.thegreennurse.com.
Yeah, baby. And you know what I'm going to say.
Of course.
You're in the healthcare space. Join us. We're healing the world, and we need you to be a part of this. We've got a great program to help get you to the point where you're going to feel really comfortable talking about cannabis as a medicine to help people get more healthy, to become more
More
healthy.
healthy.
And live
Yes.
what? What is it all
Oh,
about, Sherry?
oh, it's truly about living your best life.
It sure is. And you know what, folks? Have an AFA day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.